Good afternoon, it's Rachel here and I am back with the 100-day project and we are up to day, it's going to be day 74 and I'm going to do inspired by black and white background page, and this came from Fawn. So what I did was I printed out, it's not exactly black and white, but almost black and grey and a little bit of beigey sort of colours. So Steph's, my husband's architectural page that he designed that I absolutely love, I printed out one of my antique book pages, so I have to stay true to my style. These two are from Manu Design Studio. So to put a link to their shop, they have wonderful papers. They're kind of black and white with, you know, obviously different shades in there. So not exactly black and white, but almost. Okay, so what I thought was, this was my folder that I had made last year for the 100-day project. And I haven't quite finished putting everything in there, but almost. I think I'm over halfway. So I thought I would be inspired by... where is it? Oh, this one here. Day 8. And I had done these really pretty envelopes, covered envelopes, recycled envelopes. And I thought I would do something similar, but with the black and white backgrounds, because I thought I actually had forgotten about those. So those actually belong in there. I don't remember where they go, to be honest. And this was just made with a IKEA box, and I'm pretty sure I made it on video. This one, yes, I did. So it's very heavy. I still got some more things in there to put away, but has 5 signatures in it. Okay, so let's get cracking. It's always useful to have some nice envelopes decorated. So we've got these papers are going to be our background, so let's work with those. Hopefully the doorbell doesn't ring. I'm going to glue that down. That was my dry glue. I'll leave that. Got a new glue. I found a lid, but no glue. So who knows where the glue is? Because I don't think I finished a glue yesterday. But anyway, these things happen. So I'll just glue that shut. And I'm going to be collaging all over it. And then I'll open it at the top. And the same with this one. Nice way to recycle. That one, and we'll close this one. Oh, they're all the same type from the post office. Get rid of that glue there. Oh, okay. So I hope everybody is well today. It's a very nice, it's warm outside, but not overly hot. Temperatures are cool at night, so that's nice. Okay, so I'm wondering, do I want to do like straight edged? Maybe we'll do some straight edged collage today. Grab my scissors. Oh, I nearly cut my envelope. So Manu Design, if I forget to link it, because that quite often happens, doesn't it? If I forget to link it, you just Google Manu Design Studio Etsy. And then they'll come up. Might get that flower there. I'm just wondering whether I want to just maybe just glue something and... Oh no, I'm going to trim it. I don't need to worry about the edge. I'm trimming it, aren't I? So it doesn't matter. Okay, well, you can see the brain is not functioning today. So I put a marking there. I'll trim that first. I'm going to do straight edges. Unless I decide to do torn edges. You never know. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what you're going to get. And put that there. And just put a little crease there to tell me where to cut that. We're going to mix the papers. We're not going to use all of one. But I am going to try and be good. Hopefully I've printed up enough to just use these papers for my background, and no book pages or anything like that. So that way my background is black and white, more or less. Black, white, grey, beige. Oh, wrong way. It's going to go that way. Okay, let's line it up as best we can. Good. Right, what other paper will I take? I'll take a bit of this one. Now I'd like to get that there, so I think I'll just cut it there and see what happens. That off. Right, but I don't want to go over my flower there. So if that goes there, I'll trim it there where just above the ornament, the decorative part. So that will go there, and then I'm going to have it go over a bit further so it's not lined up. So I just need to eyeball about how much I'm going to trim off, because I've got excess. So even if I trim off a bit more than what I need, it's really not a problem. Actually, that little piece can glue there. I'm going to glue that right there. It's perfect. So we'll do all of our backgrounds first. That's the correct way there. I was going to glue it on upside down. Wouldn't that be a surprise? Okay, and then what will we have? We'll get a different paper. Kind of bits and pieces of all the papers. So I'm going to trim this off here, the bottom. Love these old book pages. I know, I'm meant to do a kit with them, and I haven't done it yet. Trim off halfway through that sentence there. So these pages are from books that I have in my own personal collection of antique books that I have been collecting up as I go. Oh yeah, I really like that. So again, now that one, I might have that one line up a little bit closer, so it's not level with that one. Trim it. And put that there. Good. Oh, I really do like that. Okay, and I don't even mind that it's grey inside. That's perfect. Then we'll flip it over. We need to do the back. Well, you don't have to do the back, because what I like to do with these sometimes is so maybe stitch down there, and so you get 2 pockets there, and then you can attach this to a page, and then it's a tuck as well behind it. So maybe we'll leave this one like that. So all I have to do is snip a little bit off across the top here, and this one is done. It's open. Yes. The only thing I need to do is just glue that down a little bit there. Make sure it's all glued down properly. And there. Okay, so that's the first one. Then we're going to decorate it. So where's my next one? Here. So let's do the front again. And this time we might put, which way does that go? We might put that one there. So again, I'll put my marking there and there. So let's trim off that bit. So that to me will go here, and that's going to go there. And you kind of want to get your glue as far to the edge as you can, because you're not necessarily stitching around it. That. And I'm going to glue that one down there to cover that spot. Okay. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to have some of this up here. So let's put our marking. I'm going to come down just a bit. It makes my window a little bit smaller, but I don't care about that. Trim that off. And again, this one I just sort of need to eyeball it because I've got, it doesn't, I'm going to overlap it, it doesn't matter. Let me see, what do I have here? I want to use that paper. I could even put this sideways. I'd do that. And then the last one, because I've got a third one, we might do that one, tearing it. No, I'm going to put it there. Okay, so that's that one. And we'll trim across the top. Can't see there. So this one has a bit of coffee staining because I probably had them pulled out onto the table, and then I did a whole lot, and this one was there and it got splashes of coffee on it. But I probably then ran out, and so it didn't get dyed, wasn't dyed yet. It's all stuck down, I think, or did I not even open it? I didn't even open it. Okay, so that's that one. And then we'll do the last one, which is here. And I said we're going to tear it. And we haven't used any of this paper. But I will just trim off the edges that are going to go on the straight edge. Although it doesn't really matter because I could just overhang it and then cut it when I cut it open. I think that's the right way. Now let's see if we can get this one here somewhere. Yep, just tear that bit off there. Then what? Let's put hopefully it'll be big enough to go there. It is just, so you have to very carefully just tear this little piece off here. Okay, that's that one. And then got this piece here. Actually, I need that to be straight. Okay, and then I want to put that down there, or I think I might put this bit here. So I'll just tear across there. It's only a tiny window, I might need to rip a little bit more. I hope I don't rip too much. Okay, and I'll put that there. Yes, I like that. So I'm not going to decorate the back of these because they'll be things that I have the option then of stitching them down if I want to, and then I could decide at a later date to put something on the back if I want them to be something that flips or is just paper clipped in. Okay, so that's the torn edge one, and then we've got the straight edge ones here. And I'm just thinking I like a little bit of that over there. I think I do. I like a little bit of that over there. Do I have any more pieces of that flying around? I do, without tearing that one. So tear it here. And I don't want quite that much. Just a touch. Just a titch, as my mum would say. Just a titch. Okay, so they're the backgrounds. This is my black and white background, and now I get to have a play with how to decorate them. So we don't need the cutter anymore. Put these aside. in the spirit of getting organised. Okay. What do I envision here? Let's have a look. Oh, I like that, but one of those big butterflies. Trying to get to my favourite scissors. Where are they? So I'll just do a very quick fussy cut of the butterfly. Okay. Oh yeah, I really like that. Put that there. Do we want any? Because then I can decorate it however I like. You see? Like that. Got my background as per the prompt, more or less. I am covering up that bit of Steffi's paper, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to put my butterfly there. All these glue book pages that aren't too sticky anymore. They're from yesterday or the day before, so I'll just glue on them again. Oh, I really like that. Very simple. And then I would oh yes, that's it. This one's got it was printed on adhesive paper, so I just got to try and get the background off. Oh, I love that. There you go, that's the first one done. It's open there, in theory. Oh, I didn't open that one. It's meant to be open there. Now it's open there. And I would just have to repair that bit there that's got a rip in it. So all I would do is just glue a piece of paper behind it. Something like that. Oh, let's just glue that on there and repair it. Okay, that's repaired. So that's that, and I can stitch that down there and have 2 pockets. I can leave it open like that. And because we're doing black and whitish sort of background, I don't even mind the grey there, although you could put some book page or something in there. So that's the first one done. So you get the gist of how I'm going to decorate them. I'm just going to, I've done a butterfly. We'll do one with a bird, one with a butterfly, and one with a flower, I think. So I've done butterflies. birds. Hopefully I've got something already cut out that I like. I thought I had one of those cut out better. I did. It's a bit small. That will cut. Oh, I like that one, but it'll cover it up too much. I do like that one. It's covering it up too much. I don't want to cover it all up. Don't mind that bird on there. Let's just see what other ones I have. I have this one. They don't really fit those ones. They're too big. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to put that bird there. I might put just a little bit of book page, not that book page. Just to separate. I like to have something that sort of separates the image from the background. I might prefer something like this. Just a strip of it. And I think I do. No, I don't. I think we will go with the book page. Unless I put something, where is it, over here? I'll just move those over there. Something like this. No, I don't think so. I'm going to put the book page there. And I try and be a good girl and not put labels everywhere. I might put another label somewhere, but I'll try and be a good girl and not put them everywhere. It's hard to resist when you have these things, because I feel like they're kind of botanical nature, so you can have like a lovely Tracy Fox nature label, but I'm trying to resist it. Also because they're in the other room. And so I might put just a piece of ruffle. How about that? A piece of ruffle. Oh, my other glue's in the other room, so I'll have to use this naughty glue that wasn't behaving yesterday, leaking everywhere. And put my little ruffle there. There we go. That's that one. So that's done. Cute. And then we're going to do this one, and I said we're going to have a flower to have a different theme on each one. So hopefully I've got some sort of, too much stuff. I need to tidy up from yesterday and I haven't done it yet. Okay, so we have that, which I do quite like. We'll put that one aside. We need to audition a little bit just to make sure we get the right thing. No, none of those. No, I won't even look in there. I don't have hardly any blue cut out. That will cover it all. Don't have much pink cut out. Sort of those, but they're very bright. They have to be in exactly the right situation. Quite like that one. What else do I have here? Nope. Those. See, I like that one too. I think that one's going to be too big. Okay, so it's out of those. Right, could have a little bit of book page up there if we wanted to just I like that one. I think I'm going to go with that one with the book page behind it. Again, I just like the book page, as I said, just to sort of separate it from the background. I can't believe I've got my video done without the doorbell ringing. It's probably ring now. Just ordered some cellophane bags from Amazon that should be arriving today, actually. So I'm expecting the doorbell. Oh, and the courier's coming up to pick up a couple of orders. Now, there's a couple of you ladies who have ordered like straw paper. And Barbara, you've ordered 2 bundles of antique book pages. And I have contacted you via email and on Etsy. I need your phone number so I can ship them via courier. And that way there's a tracking number. So if I've messaged you on Etsy or via your email, please can you let me know, because otherwise I can't ship until I do know. And I like that one. We're not going to audition anything else. It's going to be this one. So going back to the old Rachel here. Oh, I love it. Simple and nice. So I've done my black and white background. I put a flower, a little bit of book page and a label. And as I said, I do like to put these. Sometimes I have to trim them down because my journal might be smaller. But I do like to put them in sideways. I'll show you here on the page. So stitch down there. And then, no, first I stitch it down there so you've got 2 pockets there. And then I stitch around it there and you've got a side tuck as well. So they're really cool. Or otherwise you can put them in as a flip and have that side collaged, maybe with something that you can write on. And then it's an extra writing spot. So there we go. So that's the one with the bird there. And then the one with the butterfly. So that is my interpretation of being inspired by a black and white-ish, I'll say ish, background. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.